Some people really think about it as this artifact. You design an automobile or you design a robot. Some people think of design as more of an artistic endeavor. You design a building or some beautiful object that people really get excited about. I think about design more as a process that can help you create impactful outcomes.
I think about early stage design when a firm is trying to formulate a design vision that can be carried through to a successful design outcome. This should involve determining needs, generating solutions, and evaluating options. This process is sometimes known as design thinking, and it's both powerful and evolving. My work takes a research-driven approach by capturing and analyzing the representations that are created by designers and engineers, such as sketches, CAD models, prototypes, and even language. This stage is ambiguous, but the impact is clear. About 70% of the cost of a design is fixed in the first 30% of the cycle.
The choices you make, the ideas you generate, really constrain what you can do later on in terms of cost and also resources and the impact of your design. The stakes are pretty high. One of the things that's most important about design process, especially in the early stages, is that it's iterative, it's cyclical. So you come up with an idea, you build it out, you test it either with users or to see if its functional performance is what you thought, and you come back around and you continue that process until you reach a design, sort of a vision that you're happy with. We found that sketching, particularly dimension sketching early on, makes a big impact on design outcome versus sketching later. We found that making prototypes is very crucial to the process, but in particular, creating simpler prototypes means better outcome in the end rather than too complicated. And that getting feedback on prototypes and sketches matters a lot. We've also looked at how different representations of a design, when they're presented to users for feedback, can make a difference. So it's important to sort of pick the right way to get feedback from users. We're taking the results of all of this research and we're bringing it out to organizations around the world. Now, my findings are being used by a number of companies, places like Ferrari, IBM, to improve the way they do early stage design. For example, I'm working with NASA right now. What I found is that there are ways that they can design better and more efficiently with better results. We live in a time with a lot of big issues, system level issues, that can't be addressed in ways that we've done before. So we have environmental issues, energy issues, we have a massively growing population, and these really require you to think in a synthetic, big picture way, and design is really tailored to that way of thinking.